It's time for another double shot. There was an interview on a podcast that Will Ferrell gave saying that he regrets playing Janet Reno and dressing up as a woman back when he was doing this on SNL.
I thought it was so funny.
It was hysterical, and here's the deal.
Because she was the Attorney General of the United States, right?
Yes.
Yes, and had a strikingly resemblance. Will Ferrell had a striking resemblance to Janet. Because she had a very unique, especially for the 90s, I feel, but like a very unique haircut. She was also
ugly. It was an ugly haircut.
Well, it's your opinion.
No, it was everyone's opinion. It's not an opinion. If everyone holds it, it's now a fact. But continue.
I don't know much about Janet Reno, but I think Mr. Reno probably liked her haircut quite a bit. Don't you think?
Is she married?
I don't know if she's married, but if she was, I bet you he found it pretty attractive.
My point is,
I'm
not sick and tired of the folks who use standards in 2025 to judge art. And that's what it is. You might not like it. It's certainly not highbrow, but you're judging art from the late 90s and early 2000s. What are we doing here? Why do you put yourself through it? No one was even mentioning Will Ferrell playing someone in drag. No one had that conversation. No one was saying, you know what I'm totally outraged by today?
What you saw on YouTube
2 decades ago.
Makes me mad.
No one does that. And here's also the truth. If he were to do it today, well, it may be problematic. It's still funny.
Those were
funny bits.
Those were really funny bits. Yeah. Really funny bits. And what was funny is he's a giant man. Will Ferrell is a giant man. So for him to get into a dress and to sit there, and then as a giant man, he still lowered his voice to talk like Janet Reno.
What's that, Fist? He talks too much? Then I think it's time for Operation Shutty Uppy.
It was just very funny. And I don't think there's anything like, bad-natured about it. I don't think he was trying to say
it was poking fun at her, but I mean, it wasn't done with like nefarious.
He wasn't punching down. She's the Attorney General of the United States. She's a very powerful person in the government. It was just funny. I think it was just funny.
Yeah, so, just give it a rest, Will Ferrell.
Come on, Will Ferrell. We like you. You're a funny guy.
Did you ever see Sorority Boys?
Sorority Boys.
2002 came out. It was 3 guys, frat guys, dressing up as
one of the
women.
guys from Seventh Heaven.
Yep.
Yes. I did.
That movie was so great. And I watched it again recently, and it's a horrible movie, but it totally holds up as a horrible, funny movie.
Did you see?
Could never be made today.
No, it couldn't be made today. But, what was what's his name? Oh, I should remember his name. Rob Schneider. He dressed up as like a housemaid or something. He played like a sorority sister. Do you remember this?
No,
yes.
I don't
yes.
remember that
You
at
can
all.
look it up yourself. Google search Rob Schneider sorority girl. It was very funny. That's all I remember about it. So I just feel like
it's
it was
not
funny.
Deuce Bigelow.
No, it's not Deuce Bigelow. He plays a male pimp in that one.
And it's not the House Bunny.
No, it's not House Bunny. It's Rob Schneider as he's playing like just look it up. Check it out yourself.
I feel like you're making that.
I'm not. I don't think I am.
Well, I guess we all have weekend plans to watch a certain movie once we figure out what in God's name it actually is. We'll see you next time. Hey, it's Jason Rantz here with Scott Rarucka from Legacy Group Capital. He's their CEO. So let's talk about someone who wants to invest in real estate. They don't quite know where to go, what to do, where to start, but they do know obviously that right now the market is really, really hot. So you're the place to do it. How do you help?
Yeah, so how we help is, we've been investing in the greater Seattle area for over 20 years, and we have a historical track record that we're super proud of. Double-digit returns over time with no investor losses. And if you can find somebody else out there that's done that, you should probably talk to them. And how we really do it is we're lending on real estate, and we're also acquiring real estate and building it and developing it. All those things come out of a fund that people invest into. So there's lending and there's acquisition. And then we share in profits with all of our investors on both those activities. Jason, most people can't do that on their own. They're not going to go develop properties. They're not going to go be a bank and lend money. But they can jump in with us and they can be that developer and they can be that lender, but it's underneath our umbrella with a 20-year track record that's unparalleled to anything that you'll find out there. We've been told that we're one of the best kept secrets in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't want it to be a secret. I want everyone to know just about what it is you do. The Legacy Group Capital family of funds offer short-term 90-day investments at 7%. Longer-term investments, They've averaged double-digit returns. Just go to legacyg.com.